How's it going, everybody? We are back. Hope everybody's having a good ass day. And let's jump right into some more Dragon Age. So, we last time had a bitch of an itch dealing with the corrupted Spider Queen. But she's dead now, and we're not, so we carry on and we go and celebrate by, continuing to delve deeper into the literal worst place in all of Thedas. The fucking deep roads, specifically the dead trenches. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, guys. We have a Bridge of Darkspawn to fight next, and a few other things. But mostly it's the Bridge of Darkspawn that has me most concerned. Look at that sea of torches. You know, it's funny, for an underground species of monsters, you'd think that the Darkspawn would be able to see in the dark. Like, I'm pretty sure the dwarves can see in the dark. Look at that dragon tail. Why the warden looks so unimpressed? Like, you just saw the archdemon like 10 feet away from you. Why are you like just, yeah, I've seen bigger. Okay, so we got no real reason to be jumping in. Just gonna be throwing out some fireballs. Cardle's taking some damage. Oh, it's because of this. I was like, why am I spending so much mana? Because combat magic is on. Alright, let's turn this back on, and let's start taking out Darkspawn, who, for whatever reason, think they stand a chance. They don't. They'll learn. Give them a second. And Fireball Part 2. It's actually a trilogy. So look forward to more of those. It's a shame. Nobody ever survives for Fireball 3.
When the throne is settled, we'll beat them to their vile birthing grounds.
Yes.
But they do hold you here. There's like 5 of you. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Like, you're not pushing through them. I am. I'm built different. You're just dudes. Alright, so Fireball, Part 1. Fireball Part 2. I missed. Level up. Alright, let's have a good, clean, ranged fight here. Damn, bro critted me for 13 damage. Nightmare difficulty, by the way.
How amusing.
Alright, you know what? Go away. Take some distance from them.
Yes.
There is a level of hilarity just putting down a glyph of repulsion and watching them try their hardest to reach me. There you go. Still a few more, but I think a fireball will take care of those archers.
All right.
Let's focus on killing the archers first.
Yes.
Ow. Alright, you wanna go? Let's go.
Going.
Hit him with a weakness.
All right. Let's do this quickly, shall we? Huh.
Why was my asthma turned off? Did I turn it off? I don't remember turning it off. But we leveled up, so let's... 69. Alright, Fate Shroud. Now it's a plus 25% chance to dodge attacks, making it so every time somebody takes a shot at us, there's a 75% chance that it doesn't do anything.
More dark spawn, eh? And I'm off. And I'm off. Yes. Was there any doubt?
Never stood a chance. I also have enhanced mana regen, which will probably be very, very handy. But I don't actually know like how deep that enhanced mana regen goes, so it's hard to know for sure just how good it's gonna be.
Oh, it's bad. Going.
No. Ow. I hate ogres. I hate ogres. I hate ogres.
And I'm off.
Annoying bitch. Alright, let's... Ah, it's not a bitch. Ran out just as I wanted and did. Ogres can suck a fat one. Honestly, I wouldn't mind sucking an ogre's fat one. They're, like, weirdly attractive. Solo Nightmare is kind of wild. Like, you should have been here for... Ow, okay. This guy's... He's actually beating the fuck out of me. But he's cheating, because, like, Ram always hits. And that's, like, cheating or something. I don't know. But you should have been here on Monday. I was heated at the Spider Queen, because she was beating my ass. Like, I don't know if you know how the Spider Queen boss fight goes, but basically, when you reach certain breakpoints of health for her, which if I'm not mistaken is like every 20% health, she will just teleport away and web you, and then she'll hit you with Poison Spit on no cooldown. Literally no cooldown on her Poison Spit, and it always hits.
Oh, you want to
It's genuinely the most brutal thing imaginable. It got to the point where I was reacting to things before they happened, and that was the way that I managed to beat it. Because, like, even with very high nature defense, she still deals so much damage with those poison spits. So much damage. Genuinely insane. And it's like, I was crashing out, and it didn't really make sense to crash out because it's like, oh my god, this fight's so brutal, it's so unfair. It's like,
Yes.
of course it's unfair. You're meant to you're meant to be fighting it on normal difficulty with 4 people. This is nightmare difficulty with 1 person who is a mage. Of course you're gonna have a hard time. What is your expectation here? But yeah, right now with this we have some insane evasion stats. We've got 10% dodge, 20, 30, 50, and then 75 with this. And then for spell resistance, we got 22 from here, 26. With this, it's another 16, so that's 26, 42, 52, and then another 30%. That's 82% chance to just nullify a spell that gets thrown at me. We are at the point where we simply do not care about whatever gets thrown at us. Imagine trying to fight and by the way, like, our defensive stats are insane. Like, look at this defense, look at this armor. Our spell power is also really, really high right now. We're cracked. We're cracked right now. Makes handling the shamans doable though. Yeah. I mean, the shamans aren't the shamans. I mean, I think you mean the emissaries. But yeah, the emissaries aren't like difficult. The problem with the emissaries is that they have crushing prison. And Crushing Prison, for whatever reason, it's like the one spell that I can never seem to resist when I really, really need to. And yes, it is resistible. I don't know, man. It's like, it's a curse upon me specifically that for whatever reason I can't seem to resist it.
And I'm off.
Okay, so there's the emissary there. Not moving towards me, so let's... Boop. I did not mean to hit the Bronto.
That won't stop me.
Let's take him down. Look at them trying their hardest to hit me. Oh, Bronto got a hit in. That's why he dies first. Down he goes. He's trying so hard. So hard. It almost makes you sad.
Was there any doubt?
Almost. Fireball. He only got hit twice. Yep. And yeah, it's like actually a strat to just switch to this anytime a spell is about to hit me
Bad for you.
to get an extra 26% spell resistance. So like I see somebody's about to cast a spell, just whoop. Alright, we're gonna combat magic it up. Let's try and see if we can't get everybody stacked up in one spot. So let's fight the Shriek or Sharlock over here. Switch this off and Fireball. Nah. And yes, the scientific term for the Shrieks is Sharlock, if you didn't know that. I do not know what the proper terminology for the ogres is, though.
All right.
I don't know that there is one. I kind of wish that there were, like, colloquial terms for the others as well. Like, I understand ghouls, but, like, imagine if Harlocks were referred to as ghasts. You know, stronger ghouls. Or, and the Genlocks, I don't know, something else. What would be a good term for Genlocks? Like colloquial term, because the Shriek and Ogre are colloquial terms. They're not like the quote unquote scientific name for the creatures. Boots. Hmm. Like for some reason, in my brain, it's all just like stunties and like, and most of those could just be slurs for dwarves, and I don't think we want those. All right, we're gonna move exactly here and fireball a lot of them. God damn it! I thought I was done with this shit! Alright, you know what? Fucking fireball part 2. I hate spiders. 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 I am so fucking angry right now at the spider. There is an unfathomable rage inside of me. Fireball part 3. Return of the fireball. Alright, now I'm just gonna throw hands with you. Come here. I was hoping that my 82% chance to resist spells would kick in there. It did not. Alright, come here. And where exactly do you think you're going? Nowhere? Good. Stay right there. Oh yeah, sure, heal. That'll help. Alright, problem solved. And I only felt unfathomable rage. Though it was because of the spider, so it's justified. God, every time I get hit with like a spider web, the monkey part of my brain just goes, if you had been playing a warrior, that wouldn't have happened. It's like, I know. But then, I wouldn't be a solo mage. I'd be a solo warrior, which arguably is harder in some encounters, because you don't get nearly as tanky. Damn. Still waiting on that 82% to kick in. Alright, let's clear out these guys who are close to me. Become less monkey, I don't know. That's kind of racist of you. Be ashamed. Okay. While those guys are trying their hardest to hurt me, I'm just gonna go here and grab these gloves. By the way, I think it's funny, most of this damage was from my fireball. These guys are struggling. Fireball, part 2. Too fast, too fireball. Or 2 fire, 2 ball, I don't know. Alright, and I think if we turn this off, we'll be able to cast... No, not yet. And come here. Down he goes. Now we turn it off and we can cast. Return of the fireball. And they're dead. Cool. No, I think this is close to... Oh, god damn it, I forgot about the fucking spiders. Fucking spiders, no! ashamed in general, unrelated to me. I am going to make these spiders experience fireballs that, like, they've never witnessed before in their little pathetic, corrupted lives. Son of a... Get the shit off me! Man, the dodge chance is, like, cracked, right? Especially with the insanely high defense I'm sporting. But, you bitch. Try to hit me with the crushing prison. Nah, I hereby revoke your casting privileges. No. No. No, I'm gonna die. I may actually die if they keep webbing me. Very low. Heh, resisted curse of mortality. Alright. Potion. Back off here. Fireball there. Lyrium. Reposition. Fire. Combat magic. Alright. We did it. Now you. Stinging Swarm. Nah, he tried to drain life, but I resisted. It's funny, the drain life still heals you even if your target resists. So it's not dependent on the spell hitting for you to get your health back. Which is probably not intended. If you think about it.
Never any shortage of these ones.
Heh. Sherlock got cooked. Literally, because it's a fireball. We still have a 50% chance to dodge, so I'm not like super worried about getting hit. Is he gonna die? No. Now he is, though. Alright, shoot me from behind that cover. No, you can't. Alright, turn this off. Fireball. I may have an addiction, Chad. I may have an addiction. And the only cure is more fireball. Did I just make a more cowbell joke? Maybe. Oh god, you know what's gonna suck? The Forge Master. And yeah, we're fighting the Forge Master, like, come on. It's a nice tough fight. Plus, it'll make for a good clip if I get angry about it. Many. We're just, like, casually grave robbing these fools. Alright, so we're gonna draw them out over here so we can fight as many of these fools as we can before we have to deal with the actual Forge Master and his armor-piercing bow. Forge Master is one of those guys that other people's armor score is just a suggestion for him. He's just not bothered by it at all. Just kind of hoping I could take that guy down, but unfortunately I couldn't. Okay. They are struggling to land shots on me, though. It's especially funny to think that these guys, that like the Arcane Warrior gets even more overpowered with Awakening. Not because of stats, but just because you can actually get damn near 100% dodge and spell resistance. Like, Arcane Warrior is one of very few characters who can solo the Harvester on the hardest difficulty with relative ease. Because, like, you barely need any preparation. Barely any preparation, really. It's actually a little cracked. You just turn on combat magic. You need some items like, you know, Kalen's Greaves, whatever armor has the highest dodge, because he doesn't really use spells. You know, dodge stuff, like just spam all the dodge stuff you can find. Then just Vigilance Longsword, get the Heartwood Shield, and you're almost certainly gonna just crack his skull open. Like, no questions about it. No question about it. You're just gonna kill him. It's not even gonna be difficult.
Now this should be fun.
Okay. That hit me, but my dodge nullified it, but that would have hit. Alright. We're drawing them all out here. And by all, I mean just the Forge Master. Because for some reason he's the only one who really wants the smoke, so... Please hit him. Do not let him kill me. Ow. Oh, no the fuck you don't. I got a little panicky there.
Surely you're joking.
I'm not going over there. I don't want to fight you and your goons. I want to fight either you or the goons. Why did you not have rally already turned on?
Not enough.
Like, feels like a bad decision.
How amusing.
He pulls out the hammer and then runs away. Chat, I'm not running into that room. It's not gonna happen.
Yes. All right.
Son of a bitch. Stop resisting my spell. That's a lot of damage. That's so much damage. This guy's armor-piercing bow is insane. But you know what? The game does something that I really approve of, and I think it takes a certain level of courage to do. They give you the same bow that he's using, so you can do the same thing.
Going.
Like, literally, they give you the thing that he's using, stat for stat. And it takes confidence in the game to do that, I think. Like, trusting that you're gonna make interesting encounters even if you give players very, very strong tools. Oh, you finally decided to fight like a man. What? No, he didn't.
Behind you.
But now I'm confident enough that we can take him, so we're just gonna run after him. Come here.
If you insist.
Sir. Good job. See, we got this one. Rapid aim, armor penetration. Huge. Got some Hurlocks and Genlock there. Oh, Genlocks and a Hurlock, other way around. My bad, they all look the same to me.
Yes.
Okay. Combat magic it up. Oh, I thought he'd survive the fire.
Yes.
You missed. You missed again. Oh, you hit. He hit me one time, missed 3 times, and then hit me again. He was like, he was looking at the percentage of the dodge chance and went, okay, so I need to do this to the fucking decimal. There needs to be no question about it. Only 75% of my attacks can succeed. And only 75 succeeded. Percent. Well, technically it was 40%, but that was because it was 1 hit, 3 misses, and then another hit. So if he had made like 3 more hits, he probably would have missed.
And I'm off.
Getting a lot of poison from these guys. Give me just a moment. Checking some notifications that are popping up. All right. Onwards and forwards. We're almost at the part where Felsi starts fucking singing to us. Or is it Hespith?
More darkspawn, eh?
No, Felsi is Ogren's girl. Well, I say Ogren's girl. The girl Ogren likes. And who absolutely likes Ogren right back.
All right.
Fireball. They're trying so hard, I'm resisting all their stuff. They were literally only able to damage me with those howls, and that was it. Their regular attacks just did not hit. It's kind of sad. But at the same time, the entertainment value is through the roof. For me. For me. I was laughing at them. Internally.
Huh.
Okay, so there's a necromancer over there.
Always smell so awful.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just run up to him. Hi. Where you going? Come here. Aw. He really tried that, huh? That's cute. Anyway. Fireball. Oh, I got stunned. Shield pummel. Right. Haha, chain lightning. Okay. Shield pummel again.
Too bad for you.
More fire. And dead.
Going.
Armor of the Legion. Alright. We're doing this to give to Ogren, by the way. I'm not gonna wear it myself.
All right.
Mostly because while that armor pattern looks nice enough, I don't know, I don't think it fits a human body. Yeah, there's the part where she starts, like,
Going.
fucking reciting poetry to us. The creepiest ass poetry I've ever heard, but, like,
Going.
well written at least. Should actually get these in a position where I can use them.
Second day, they beat us and eat some from meat. Fifth day, they return, and it's another girl's turn. Sixth day, her screams we hear in our...
The second line, like the second day they come and eat some for meat, they beat us and eat some for meat. Not the best, doesn't really rhyme, like, doesn't flow well. The rest of it is well written. I swear to fucking God, if you fucking... I resisted. I hate spiders. They anger me so. Nah, thanks. Bro, they are trying their hardest to not let me play those fucking spiders, man. Well, I'm dead. That overwhelm's killing me. Yep. You did it. I died. Oh yeah, CC. CC will kill you by itself. Especially if it's in a particularly like vulnerable area where there's like two mages hitting you. Those spiders will just mess you up if you let them. Did I hit him twice? No, I did not. Well, I'll hit him now. There you go. Alright, let's turn this back on. Fucking dick. Wow, that was 3 shield pummels. Back to back. 4. But you see how they extended the duration of the stun? That was crazy. Let's back away a little. It's funny how much you learn about these like automatic hit attacks when you're playing solo that you just would not notice unless you're doing that. Because like if you're paying attention to a full party, you don't realize this stuff. You don't realize that like specifically the last hits stun of the shield pummel always hits. Like it doesn't check attack versus defense. It just always hits.
Going.
And it messes you up sometimes, man. The web also always hits, but that's like easy to notice, right? Because when you're getting thrown webs, when webs are getting thrown at you, it's usually the only thing getting thrown at you, so it's easy to notice. Alright, let's save here so we don't get spidered again. Okay, first things first. Fireball. Oh god damn it. Fucky ass spiders, man. God damn it. If I can get up and fireball them. If I can get up and fireball them. Bro, am I gonna die to a single CC chain? It was close. I wonder if that counts for us as well. They're using the exact same ability as us, so yeah, it would. Like that's kind of why I like this type of RPG so much, because they are literally using the exact same rules as us. We're just better at the game than them. Let me play! It's been like a full minute of me not being allowed to touch my goddamn controllers. I swear to fucking god. There we go. No more spiders. Alright, come here. Fucky ass mage. The Ant Lord, indeed. I am the Ant Lord. Lord of all ants. Oh my god, I almost died. I didn't even realize it. But yeah, it counts for us as well because we're literally using the same ability as them. Or they're using the same ability as us. I don't know, I kind of like that more than, say, Dragon Age 2's more arcade version where the enemies are using their own abilities. and we're using our own abilities, and the same thing for Inquisition, and I guess Veilguard is more action gamey than anything else, so it's like whatever. But still, for an RPG type thing, I think it's most fun if they're just using the same spells as we are,
All right.
so that you know, there's never confusion as to how dangerous something is. You know how dangerous it is because you also have that thing. And yeah, it was Hesped, not Felsi. Yo, how's it going?
What is this? A human? Bland and unlikely.
Did she just call me
Feeding
bland?
time brings only kin and clan.
It's kind of racist.
I am cruel to myself. You are a dream of strangers' faces and open doors.
I mean, what? Just because I look like a ghost? That's kind of
Corruption.
rude.
The men did that. Their wounds festered, and their minds left. They are like dogs, marched ahead, the first to die.
Yeah.
Not us.
Ghouls.
Not me. Not Laren.
Actually,
We
she
are
does
not
state
cut.
here that
We
the
are
Darkspawn marched the
friends
ghouls
and flesh
in
and
front
blood
of the
and
Horde
bile, and
in order to
all I could
have
do
them
was
die
wish
first. But then in
Laren went
Awakening, they
first.
say that they don't take
I
prisoners.
wished
So
to
is that
honor
just
so that
people
would
being
be spared.
ignorant
I
about
had to watch.
how Darkspawn
I
work?
had to see
Probably.
it change. How do you endure that? How did Branka endure?
Where's Bronca?
Do not talk of Branka.
You talked of Bronca.
Of what she
I just
did.
asked where she was.
Ancestors preserve us. Forgive me. I was her captain. And I didn't stop her. Her lover, and I could not turn her.
Damn, skill issue, honestly.
Forgive her.
I feel like if
No.
my girlfriend went all
She
sociopath
cannot
and just
be
decided to sacrifice her whole family for, you know, some kind of power
Not
play, I feel like I
for
could
what
change her.
She has become.
What'd you
I
do? You
will
couldn't.
not
No!
speak of her. What she did. Of what we have become. I will not turn. I will not become what I have
Laren
seen.
is the broodmother.
Laren, not Branka.
God, the Laren fight is going to be a little awkward because there's a lot of that fight that it basically just comes down to to like a damage check. And I don't know that I have that high damage output. Okay, now we're gonna fight 2 ogres. You know, if you thought 1 ogre was hot,
She became obsessed.
second ogre.
That is the word, but it is not strong enough. Blessed stone, there was
Oh god, they literally spawn in. I was like, where the fuck are they?
nothing left in her.
Okay.
Yes. Going.
We are in combat magic form,
We tried to escape.
specifically because... Actually, what am I talking about? All their attacks that I'm worried about are undodgeable. So let's not be in this form. Let's be outside of it so I can cast my spells. Son of a bitch. Is it just me, or are Darkspawn just, like, naturally resistant to magic? I'd have to check, honestly.
If you insist.
Alright, finish him off. Punch!
Yes.
The punch animation is funny because if you like switch mid attack, like the first attack with the new weapon is almost always that that punch animation. Give me just a second. We got a bot in the chat trying his hardest. It ain't gonna work. The bot has already caught on. You're not gonna figure it out. Doing all that weird funky shit with the letters isn't gonna do nothing. The bot's still gonna catch you. Every time. The gang shade. A gang shed? What the fuck is a gang? With a UE. like that. Like, I don't fucking know what that means. Repulsion. I am in fact not interested. I didn't tell you, but I had a meeting. Infinite supervises because one goes, "Oh, you should give me this report by the end of the term," while the other goes, "Oh, you already started discussion." Nice. Yeah, it's always funny when one of the supervisors works like slightly faster than the other, because then you're always like, one of your supervisors is always going to think that you're like, "Oh wow, you're like really, you work really fast. I think that's really good. You're so dedicated. I love it. I love working with you. You work so well." And meanwhile, the other one is stressing out because you're not fast enough. It's like being in a toxic relationship, except it's not a toxic relationship. It's just miscommunication. All right, you know what? Fuck it. We fight. Fucking shield pummel. Stop with the fucking shield pummel! Alright, there we go. Now, take this guy out, so... Actually, let's kill this guy and... Alright, that's not the one I wanted, but... Sure. Talk between two people and I'm just the embodied metaphor for their relationship. Oh my god. While also being a master's student. Alright. There. They're all dead. And no one will miss them. Anyway, let's fight this this Ganga Shade.
All right.
Oh right, I need to put the armor on.
Yes. All right.
What? Oh, that's the wrong armor. Where's the armor of the Legion? Did I not pick it up? Right, it's next to the undead. I forgot. I forgot on my second go around. I just didn't pick it up.
The women, they want
But yeah, see, there she says that they kill the men. But she also says that they drive the men in front. I guess maybe she means that like the ghoulification process kills them, and they're not really alive anymore. There's no real cure. Which is like, I guess, if there's no going back on something, you might as well just treat the person as being dead. But she speaks of the broodmothers as if like it's a more gradual thing. Maybe that's why they don't feel as though it's the same type of just, you know, killing the person, and it's more of a corruption, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to know what they meant by it. I mean, it's not that hard to know. They like later on in Dragon Age Origins, not Origins, Dragon Age 2, you get the feeling that they really wanted the ghouls to be like a common thing, even if they didn't use them here. And they just used the other Darkspawn. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of the Darkspawn being a near unending horde, even without resorting to ghouls as shock troops. Because, like, if you can just literally shit out Darkspawn with the Broodmothers, then why would you want what essentially amounts to a weaker version of the troops that you can generate for free, right? Especially with the ghouls being something that you can't like fully control. But then in Veilguard we see ghouls coming out of like those little boils in some of the gameplay trailers. So at that point it makes sense, right? The ghouls just basically become like these generic blight things that get spawned. I am still curious to see what the fuck, why is bro walking like that? Like that's not even like crip walking, that's just, what are you doing? Alright, come here. Mr. Gangashade. Nice try. Oi. No. Ah. I was gonna say no making me miss. And they punched me in the face and knocked me to the ground.
How about you then?
Stop. Huh. He tried to horror me, but my mental resistance is kind of cracked. Like, mental effects I can resist, like, consistently. Even if they're not spells. Like, you saw against the Shrieks, right? They tried to terrorize me to, like, it's a stun, which deals damage, and it's a mental check. And I know I wasn't resisting it with spell resistance. I was just making the checks each time. Because I'm built like that. Anyway, die. Easy, bro. Okay. So I'm not sure how the Broodmother fight is gonna go, right? There's two factors to it. Well, three. There's the tentacles, there's the Broodmother itself, and there's the constant... No, there's three factors other than the Broodmother itself. There's the tentacles, there's the ads, which she spawns at certain breakpoints. I think it's every third of her health she summons some. And then there's the, like the gas that she fills the room with after some time. Now, I think she will only grab you if you're within melee range of her. Which is a concern, I think, that I have to take. We cannot be too close to her. Because if we are, she'll just grab us, and that'll be a whole other mess that'll mess things up. Thankfully, the vast majority of her damage is going to be coming from attacks, which we're highly resistant to. Haha, you can see my naked legs underneath the robes. Alright, we're just gonna turn that off and we're gonna set her the fuck on fire. There you go, and...
Yes.
Let's keep damaging her. If we get too close, she's just gonna smack us away, so there's no real point to trying to get closer. We'll just damage her from afar, nice and slow. We'll get this done. Use fire as it becomes available. And heal when needed. I do think that I need to get like a heal spell. So that we can deal with some of these situations without having to worry about spending my limited resources. Alright, so that's a third of the health, so she summoned these guys. Let's try and round them all up. Did she unaggro? Like, she just forgot what she was doing? Well, she definitely feels like she de-aggroed to some extent. Like, she's not attacking me anymore. Okay, there you go. Okay, she definitely takes a second there. It's probably meant to give the player a chance to recover. Which is, you know, appreciated, I guess, but unnecessary. It's not as though I'm struggling here. Okay, we need to do this there. Hits everybody. She has reasonably high fire resistance. I wasn't expecting that. I figured she'd have the same as the other Darkspawn. There you go, set her on fire. She's almost at that third breakpoint of health.
All right. And I'm off.
Or that second third of health, which is the second breakpoint, I meant to say. Unfortunately, I'm terrible at speaking. Genuinely, I don't know what the problem is, but it's definitely a problem.
And I'm off.
Alright, fire those two. Take care of that tentacle and that tentacle. Alright. Let's round these guys up over here. And fireball the shrieks. Alright, there's the rotting gas. That's gonna fill the room. It's not filling the room, it's just filling the area immediately around her. That's kind of funny because it's only damaging that one single Genlock. Okay, yeah, so you know that thing I said about this being a possibly hard fight? Yeah, I was fucking wrong. Let's finish this. Come here. Oh, she grabbed me as I did the execution.
That's why they hate us. That's why they need us.
Yeah.
That's why they take us. That's why they feed us. But the true abomination is not that it occurred, but that it was allowed. Branka, my love. The stone has punished me, dream friend. I am dying of something worse than death.
She calls me dream friend. Is that because I'm dreamy, chat? Do you think I'm dreamy? Or is it just because I look like a fucking ghost? It's probably because I look like a ghost. Anyway, effort. Ring of Selection. Nature damage, and some of that. Ring of Selection. What does this mean? A cruel application that claims adherence to nature's most unforgiving reality, sparing none but the fittest. That doesn't sound very dwarfish. Anyway, up to the Anvil of the Void. No Ogren in tow. We doing this fucking live. And yeah, for some reason miasma gets turned off when we enter a new area. Damn.
What was that?
That was a giant fucking wall
Let
falling
me be
behind us,
blunt
Ogren.
with you.
Pay attention.
After all this time, my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Well, shave my back and call me an elf. Branka, by the stone! I barely recognize you.
Shaving your back would probably take
Ogren.
several days, Ogren.
It figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily. And how shall I address you?
Damn, she rude as fuck, too.
Hired
She
sword
don't
of
give
the
a
latest
fuck about
lordling
that
to come
dude.
looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Ogren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Ah, so an important errand boy, then.
She's such a fucking bitch.
suppose something
She's such a fucking
serious has
bitch. I
happened.
fucking hate her
Is
so
Emry
goddamn
dead?
much.
That seems most likely.
He's such a
He's
whore.
on the old and wheezy side.
He's dead, yeah, and the assembly's
Then what
deadlocked.
is your involvement in this? Why would a surfacer be interested in dwarven politics?
I'm
You
a Grey
must
Warden.
have a patron. A highly placed patron. And they must want something in particular. Now, what might that be? I don't care if the assembly puts a drunken monkey on the throne. Because our protectors...
Give me a second, I just realized something is wrong here. Because this, for whatever reason, didn't update properly.
The
you
Anvil
go.
of the Void.
Wait, sorry.
The ancients forged their army
Oh,
of
it's a-
golems and held off
it's
the
a
first
horn.
archdemon ever to rise.
Sounded like the
It's
loudest
here,
fart I've ever
so
heard.
Close I can taste it.
Alright, sounds like you use some
And
help.
you assume, after all my efforts, you'll be able to waltz in and seize the anvil without a hitch?
Yes.
How typically arrogant. The anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps
I'll be
designed
fine.
by Caradon himself. My people and I have given body and soul to unlocking its secrets. This is what's important. This has lasting meaning. If I succeed, the Dwarven people benefit.
I'm gonna eat a chip
Kings,
now.
Politics, all that is transitory. I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void.
I'm gonna eat another chip now. That include Hespeth?
Enough questions. If you wish me to
Damn,
get
you don't want to
involved
answer that
in
one,
this
huh?
imbecilic election, I must first have
Alright,
the
last chip.
Anvil. There's only one way out, Warden. Forward. Through Caradon's maze, and out to where the Anvil waits.
What has this place done to you? I remember marrying a girl you could talk to for 1 minute and see her brilliance.
I am your paragon.
Paragon these nut. Alright, let's level up Ogren. Okay, he already has Berserk. Let's give him Champion. And burp, burp. Actually, no, he kinda... Yeah, that should be enough. Alright.
Right here.
I know I can smell you. Yes, through the screen, Ogren. Please shower. Alright, you stay right there. Don't follow me.
Going.
Accidentally picked up a generic item.
Able to test
Day
Caradon's
ruined.
traps. There's no way to break through except by trial and I sent them in. They were all mine, pledged to be my house, and they didn't want to help. They tried to leave me.
Of course they did.
My Hespeth.
Of course they wanted to fucking leave. Look what you did to them. Alright, let's round them up over here. Ow. Fireball. Miasma. Combat magic. Flame blast. Man, they are trying their freaking hardest. Fireball right there.
Bad for you. Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Okay, nice. The fireball takes them out. They do not have the health to survive it.
Bad for you.
Very cool.
Pledged to me. She swore she'd do whatever it took to find the anvil. There was no other choice. Most of them were dying of the taint already, but some of the women were transforming. I knew what they would become. There would be an endless supply, fresh dark spawn to test the traps. They could still serve me. Let me find the anvil. It was the only way.
Huh. Never any
She
shortage of
turned
those
the
ones.
women of her clan into broodmothers so that they could
Yes.
have infinite bodies to throw at the traps of the anvil. Damn. I tried to move out of the way, but I wasn't fast enough. Arcane Bolt should finish him. It did not. Every time I see one of those like really, really hard-hitting spells, I get a little panicky. It's like, what if this time the 82% betrays me?
Another point for me.
Okay, that guy out. And then this guy, come here. Come here, little boy. Come here. Oi, where you going? Think you can escape by
All
I
right.
have no
like,
idea how they carried on.
jogging away at a
My
slight
past and
brisk
begging
pace?
to die. They had pledged me their loyalty. They had no right to fight me. They say your order is renowned for its wits as well as its brawn. Perhaps you'll do better than my poor clansmen. There's something about this place. It makes people despair.
I think that was you, actually. I don't think it was the place. Give me a second. Just denying all of
Yes.
the oh fuck, that's a fucking ogre. Fireball. Ow.
All right.
Why? 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 What is your problem? No.
Yes. How about you then?
Sir, I am literally on my frickin' knees, begging you please. Stop fucking slamming your head against me. Ow. There you go. Yeah, get him in the neck. Get him in the fucking face. Get him. Yeah. Yeah, one more time. Now with just a hands. Yeah. There you go. That's how you kill an ogre. Just fucking slam your fucking fist in his face. Kill him.
And I'm off.
Those guys are gonna die. I'm not even worried. Let me just touch the raw lyrium, which should kill me instantly. And instead just fucking gives me all my health and mana back.
And I'm off.
Actually, is Bronca supposed to say some shit after that? Because she said some shit after the others. Like, she's saying stuff in between the waves. Maybe she'll say something now. Guess not. Boop. And dead. Got anything else you want to say, Bronca? Almost called her Hespit. No. None to say.
Huh. Yes. Huh.
A lot of these dudes just have short bows. What's with the bows? Like, specifically bows. Why? Okay, this is actually going to be a little hard. Slam is another auto hit.
Yes.
Let's see, what do we use to damage these guys? Arcane. I don't have that much of that damage type. Alright. I have to just rush and turn off the gas before fighting them. Otherwise, I'm cooked. I would rather not be cooked. Especially not with gas.
And I'm off.
The Holocaust is over, BioWare. You do not need to bring it back. Alright, now it's just a matter of beating this guy down. Not the fake! Weakness to slow him down a little. Yeah. Problem with golems is really that their hardest attacks are all auto hits. The quake, the slams, god damn it. All of it is auto hit.
Oh, time to play. And I'm
They're still weak to spirit, so I can take advantage of that. So it's 56 damage with the staff, and which is my hands, it's 50 damage. But then I don't take the extra time to have to put my weapon away. Alright, finish him off. Yeah, punch me in the face. Ow. See, this is why I want heal.
I'm off.
Having heal would mean I don't need to spend my own mana, my own pulses on that. Would make me more self-sufficient, less reliant on items. There's no real strategizing against golems, you just need to be able to take them. You just need to be able to take them. Everything else he does to me is gonna miss, because golems have relatively low attack rating. It's easy to avoid their attacks. Let's try and freeze him. Nope.
I'm off.
Way too tough for that.
This is not fair. Why is it always me that has to win? Someone tell them.
Bro said, why is it always me, as if he's not literally adventuring alone. Like, man, why am I always the one getting hit? Who the fuck else are they gonna hit? Ogren? I specifically told him not to follow. I want to get punched in the face. It's fun. Dicks. Ah! Oh no. Oh, there's two of them.
How amusing. Not bad.
It's a physical check. And these bastards have really high physical resistance, so they're almost always gonna make that. Yeah, the only solution here is just keep beating on him. Keep beating on him, eventually I'll win.
Yes.
Would be nicer if I had a heal. If I had a heal. Alright. That one's down. Now we just need to focus on one. That means the damage we take is halved. That means we'll probably not need to heal. Unless he suddenly starts just like hitting every single attack, but I doubt he's gonna be able to go beat for beat, right? I was like, is he quitting? Is he gonna just stand there and idle and look at me? Because if so, I'm just gonna fucking boop him on the nose with my staff from, you know, exactly 15 feet away, so he can't reach me.
All right.
I'm gonna sit here. And we're just gonna recover a bit. Awesome. Let's go. Or... Okay, no, I feel like that's unjustifiable hatred that I just experienced there. Like, I do not feel like I deserve to just, you know, get lulled into a false sense of security only to then get
Yes.
2 giant rocks thrown at me.
Whoops. Oh, you want to die. And I'm off.
Okay, we're gonna need to heal. Man, these guys are actually spending so much of my healing juju. Ow. Alright, we should die now. There you go, nice. Oh god, I'm just realizing something. We're gonna have to fight a whole heap of golems still. These bastards with their fucking automatic hits. Ah. And they're super resilient too, so it's not like I can just beat them down with spells.
How amusing. And
Alright. Okay, so this one's an easy one. You just have these spirit... Ogren, what are you doing here? Go away. Go sit in the corner, jerk off, think about Morrigan, something, I don't know.
look over there.
Okay.
That won't stop me. All right, I'm game.
Damn, we're just exchanging parries. Just exchanging frame-perfect parries.
Time to play.
Like it's easy or something. Alright, that's one. Let's try and take out one more.
All right.
We could not. That's okay.
If you insist. Yes. Oh, you're joking. Surely you're joking.
We want to take these guys out. And we deal more damage like this anyway.
Oh, time to play. Over with. All right.
It's not significantly more damage, but it is more damage.
Not enough. Look at
Okay. Damn it, got stunned by the two-handed attacks of this guy.
Tisk, tisk. If you insist.
Don't tell me I'm about to get cooked by this guy.
What's
There you
over?
go.
And done.
Right, that's broken.
And I'm off.
Alright.
How amusing. Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Got him. Break it. Shoot him.
Success. Yes.
Actually, now that I think about it, Spell Bloom would actually be goated right now. Let's do Spell Bloom to increase the range of our spells. Actually, let's turn this off. We don't need it that much right now. Oh yeah, this is actually making such a difference.
Moving on.
Like, in terms of just recovering my mana, that was huge.
Going.
Let's just do this, because it just recovers my mana, right? Yeah. Both friend and foe gets the bugs.
Quickly, shall we? Yes.
And since these guys are... Is it getting healed? Yeah, that thing's healing me.
Nice try.
But since these guys are warriors and rogues, them getting that extra mana regen isn't gonna mean anything.
All right.
God damn it, come on, die. Thank you.
Bad for you.
There it goes.
All right, I'm game.
So it's funny, I never realized that these things had different effects. So I guess this one doesn't really do anything. This one attacks, and the Indignant Spirit... So, Forgotten Spirit doesn't get any bonus from this. Indignant Spirit gets healed, and Enraged Spirit attacks me. The face. That's pretty cool. I had never realized it. Let's throw this down. And sure, let's deal with you. Since we're here already.
Going.
Oh yeah, that's good damage. So we should be throwing out stinging swarms at these guys.
All right.
Damn.
Yes.
Okay, let's put down Spell Bloom. Shit. And I spent the mana too.
And I'm off. Oh, you want to die.
Oh, I may have fucked up by damaging so many of the pillars.
Going.
God damn it, I'm getting stun locked.
Too fast for you.
Blood Frenzy's bad. He's gonna hit me a lot much harder.
Yes.
Sir, please die. Sir.
Another point
Thank
for me.
you. Appreciate it. Very, very cool of me for killing you. get granted the peace of death, idiot. It also seems that has very limited range. Because when he was over here, he wasn't getting healed. Okay, that one's gonna die in one more shot. Nice, managed to outspeed the statue face, whatever it's called. That side isn't healing him. Odd. We're gonna sit here and recover some mana. For now. We're gonna ignore the guy with the crossbow, because he's not hitting us at all, ever. It's not even a concern that I have. Not even a fraction of a chance of a concern. Son of a bitch. The fucking pommel strike. I think pommel strike is also an attack that can't miss. There you go. And Spirit Anvil. Not gonna worry about fighting him now. We're just gonna sit here. Alright, so. Damn it, he resisted. Just keep booping him. The more we boop them, the more we scoop them. What do I mean by that? I don't know, chat. What do you think I mean by that? Hey, Maggie, how's it going? Ow. The fuck? Fucking spitting blood at me. This is actually a really interesting fight, by the way. I hope we get fights like this and what they tried to do in Dragon Age 2 for Veilguard. Because, like, if you're gonna go action RPG, or if you're gonna go, like, full action combat, if all you do is give us damage sponges, that game is gonna be boring as shit to play, right? Like, those boss fights are gonna be so unimpressive that they'll make the Archdemon look interesting, right? There better be something, right? Look at Dragon's Dogma, look at all sorts of other stuff, and, like, actually, please, for the love of God, be creative. For all the love that the Maker has, you know, given mankind before he abandoned us like an unwanted child, please, right? Okay. So Branka is also incredibly dangerous, so we're gonna need this on. The whole fight is just gonna be me running away from golems. Alright, let's see this.
My name is Carradine.
What up?
If you seek the anvil,
As in the Carradine of Carradine's Cross?
however skilled,
Sounds like blood magic, dangerous road.
the hammer's blow myself to realize
What now, you want revenge?
my apprentices knew enough to we have you, please.
I'll have you support a new king.
Look around.
The anvil enslaves living souls. It must be destroyed.
Branka, don't throw your life away for this.
We have to destroy the anvil, Branka.
Just give her the blasted thing. She's confused. Maybe once she calms down, we can talk to her.
Fine, we'll give her a chance with it.
So
No, I cannot allow.
Just because I've never done this, right? So I want to see what it's like if we side with Branka, Because I know you can convince her to still give up the anvil. It's the only reason why I'm doing this. Also, you, please, go over there. Go loot that chest.
Going.
Wait, why did I only get hit by one? Is that limited by reach? If so, that's actually huge, and I did not know that. Okay, it doesn't seem like it's limited by reach. Ouch.
Going.
I can do the same thing, though. Lol. Alright, fire. Keep running. Keep running. Do not get pulled apart. This is not Justice League Dark. I am not Shazam.
And I'm off.
Or fucking Shazam. Is there any, like, part of Justice League, of, like, dark Justice League things that don't include Shazam getting mutilated? Like, I cannot think of one. Like, in almost all of them, like, there's one part where Shazam just for some reason gets absolutely fucked.
And I'm off.
Yeah, it's definitely not limited by range. Once it starts, can't get away from it. Okay. I'm actually almost dead here. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck around. I was like hesitating whether I wanted to like try and gamble for the lyrium to save up on a poultice, but it's like, is it better to save on a poultice or to have to do the fight all over again? Right? Is the gamble worth it?
Yes. Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Okay, we're almost there. Finish that guy off. Alright, now it's just me and Carradine. And I haven't seen Carradine do slams or anything, so he might just be like an auto attack Andy.
Too fast for you.
Okay. Lightning burst. Ooh. So he seems to have similar stats to the others,
Yes.
but lower elemental resistances, especially against fire. Like the others were taking like 9 fire damage. He's taking 20 from flame burst. This is a much cooler fight than Bronco, by the way. I feel like they should have made Carradine like outright insane, so that he's always aggressive, right?
Oh, you want to die.
And then you get to make the choice after, because this is just such a cooler fight than Bronca's version, where you kind of just
All right.
kill her. There's no like, there's nothing to it, right?
Go ahead.
What's this? Carradine's cage? Carradine's shield? Okay, and Carradine's cage. Huh. Bronca's stuff is much more valuable.
Here it is, the Anvil of the Void. So sweet, such power.
Her symbol's actually pretty
Found
good,
the
cool. It's a
anvil.
bunch of
You
like
happy
wrenches
now?
together.
Maybe we could go back to Orzammar, share the good news.
Look at it. It was worth it. All of it. The anvil is everything I thought it would be.
I should have known. I thought that once you had the anvil, you'd be satisfied.
Perhaps I could use it now. A reward for defeating Caradon. You wanted a crown, no? Or have you set your sights higher than the petty kings of Orzammar?
All I want is for you to see how wrong you've been.
You showed which side you were on when you destroyed that golem. Don't get all high and mighty now. I'll make you the crown. Take it to Orzammar and dispose of it as you will.
Wait, why wasn't I
There
able
it
to?
is. An ugly lump of hot. Now leave. It will take me some time.
The anvil's evil. You can't keep using it.
I can hear it. It wants to be used again. It speaks in 100 different voices. Surely you can hear them.
You mean the voices of all the dead souls trapped inside?
The dead. You think that's who I hear? But no! It's the anvil calling to be used.
Did
This
you
is
hear
next level
what
crazy.
Caradon said? Hundreds of people were bound into golems, trapped inside the anvil when their bodies were destroyed. That's who you hear!
No! It's not true! You lie!
Think clearly, ask yourself where its power comes from.
I will not believe that was Caradon. Caradon would never turn on his own invention. He was a genius. The best of us all. He must have been wrong. The anvil was Orzammar's salvation.
Caradon was ready to die to see the anvil destroyed.
The voices. They've been calling to me for so long, and I didn't even... Oh, Hespeth tried to tell me, but I wouldn't listen.
Of course not.
You have to make
Woman
this
moment.
right. The Bronca I knew would do what is right.
The anvil must be destroyed. It's an abomination. Go. Return to Orzammar. It's better they never know what became of me.
That's so funny. The way she falls. Look at it. Whoop! It's like she's turning around to like take one final look and instead she just trips. And frankly, I find that fucking hilarious. Auburn, what's this?
If there were some way.
Take the tracing. Alright. I'll have to bring Shale here later, just to take a look at it. I wonder how Shale's gonna feel, knowing we killed Caradon.
Beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news?
Let's go while a new king can still be of use to me. Did you know that this is supposed to have taken like
She's
2
been
months?
Trying to destroy the city for years.
Like, we just went into the deep roads for like 2 fucking months, just disappeared from the surface altogether. Imagine trying to like figure out like where the fuck did the warden go? Like if you're Arl Eamon, like those 2 months must have been way more stressful than when he was fucking sick, right? And dying. Like, he probably wishes he was still dying for those 2 months where you're just gone in the deep roads. Like, what the fuck are we gonna do?
I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne.
Yeah, but it doesn't work
Who
that
would
way, dog.
deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
Damn right, what up?
We should let the warden speak. What news do you bring?
I bear a crown from Paragon Branca for a chosen king.
Branca sacrificed herself to destroy a cursed, sodding artifact that should never have existed. Before she died, Branca forged this
What the
crown
fuck
for
is wrong with
Orzammar's
Ogren's hand?
next king. Chosen by
The alcohol has
ancestors
hit its liver a little
themselves.
bit too hard.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! Then tell us, Grey Warden, which king did Paragon Branca endorse?
She wished me to give the crown to whomever I
The Grey
chose.
Warden knows nothing about us. Why would a Paragon entrust someone like this with such a weighty decision? This is ridiculous!
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the Paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
I grant the crown to Balin.
You leave me speechless, Warden. But I salute your wisdom, late though it may have come. Do you acknowledge?
Yada yada
As
yada.
my first act as king, I call for.
Let him return in peace. Yada 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 yada. Alright. Rip Harrowmont. He was a bitch.
You have proven yourself and more, Warden. Without your aid, I would not have taken this throne so smoothly or so soon.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you'll be a stronger king than Harrowmont.
My generals are all... Since you did more than I expected, I offer a... This was a mall. Now, I have much to do. If there is nothing else...
I'll take that as thank you. Okay. Let's get out of here. Time to skedaddle. Smells like Mind Blast can be a lifesaver if your mate is a bitch and can't fight in glorious melee combat. Gonna count on you to fight the Blight, but we need you. And they'll say, okay, I guess. Alright, so what do we gotta do in Orzammar still? Mother's Hope, Unlikely Scholar. Orta. Don't really want to do that one. Alright, let's go here. Funny how because we like did the thing for Balin at the end, the Harrowmont fanatic are now mad at us. It's like it's a little too late, my guy. You've been got. You've been cooked. Eh. Let's hit him. Alright.
Nice shot.
Oh god, not the double shield. Pummel. Alright, there you go.
Going.
Got him. Took care of him. That's the assembly. We want to go here. So let's talk to this guy.
I can help you with?
Here you go. Then give this to Orta. She realizes that Ortan Tig was that she was actually named after Ortan Tig, and that her family is actually of good stock. Let's turn this off. Turn this on. What else? What else? What else? What else? Okay. She wants us to meet her in the assembly, so we'll do that. Yeah, it turns off when we enter certain zones.
One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for.
Your happiness is enough. Okay.
News of the hour. Balin is king. Future of Orzammar secure.
And the Haramond Crier is gone. Bro got fucking unexisted. Fucking showed up at his house, most likely.
You've returned. With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my ruck?
You might not want
What
to
is
hear
it?
what happened to your son.
Is he dead?
Oh,
Where
yeah.
is he? Oh, ancestors, save him. I've heard of this. Lost soldier. Is that what happened to my boy? Why didn't you bring him home?
He's too tainted to
No.
come back.
There must be a way. I have to go to him. He needs me. I thank you for what you've done. Take this. It's my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I was saving it for Ruck, but I want...
You should probably take this and go and, you know, like if you're gonna go into the deep roads, maybe take the shield with you is what I'm saying, you know. Karen's shield looks sick. That's a really cool emblem. By the way, if this is your husband's masterwork, like, I'm not trying to be mean. I don't want to be mean, but like, a paragon your husband isn't. Yeah, I want to go fight those Haramont fanatics. Unlikely scholar, keep looking for thief. I don't want to do either of those. Alright, let's get out of here. Time to go do Nature of the Beast. Actually, wait, isn't there like a super strong ring that can be acquired by finding certain things in Orzammar? Let me see. Trying to look this up on my phone, but messing up the writing because I'm silly. I'm a silly little Billy. Yada 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 yada. Key to the city. Plus 2 to all attributes, 4% spell resistance, 10% healing. You get it in the assembly cache after completing the Key to the City side quest. Okay, so let's do this. We need to go to a bunch of places in Orzammar to find this stuff. So let's grab all this stuff. All right, let's look here. It should be quest related, right? Yeah. It's in the quest-related codex notes, and it should be under key to the city. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 entries. I think the one we're missing is the Provings one, because it's in the ruins south of the main hall in the Proving Ground. And it's the Writ of Censure. God damn it, these assholes.
The warden is joined with Balin. We can't allow it.
Sure you can. Now get the fucketh out of my wayeth.
All right.
Plus, it's not like you guys really get a say in this. Unless you're flame resistant. Which you guys aren't. So yeah, you don't get a say. Honestly, imagine if presidents won political debates like this. Just fucking murder the opposition. Although I guess that's kind of what's happening in the US right now. Got people trying to fucking murder presidential candidates. Made up frickin' country.
Coin for the man who takes the warden.
None of you is taking me down. Like, let's be real here. Like, maybe if I stood still for long enough. But I'm not planning on doing that, so. Flame Blast. That thug's dead. Son of a bitch. Was just the Winter's Grasp. Yeah, that guy's dead too. Fire. Alright. What does Fixer Gredden have on him?
This deal was all they're making, Warden. Technically, I haven't, unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything. But you're holding the prize now.
You don't care who you get this Shaper Tome from?
I have a collector in mind. Who actually sells the item doesn't matter. It's your call. As always, I let people make their own decisions.
I shut you down hard.
Yes, well, I'll keep my nose clean until you're long gone. I merely exploit.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So the room south. Oh, we're in the literal opposite side. We went north instead of south. Which I should have known by the fact that it's in the minimap and we went north instead of south. It's almost like paying attention is important. There's the Writ of Censure. Key to the city. Now we head to the Shaper Chamber to grab the key to the city, which is going to give us +2 to all stats and a +4% spell resistance. Hooray! Also, 10% extra healing, but meh, That's a useful bit, but it's not like the most important, right? By the way, the spoilers for Veilguard have kind of been coming out, and it's kind of funny to see how many people were like, no, I don't want to see spoilers, and then how all of them are like reposting spoilers. A lot of virtue signaling on this community. Probably because the vast majority of them are Twitter people.
News of the hour. Lord
It's funny.
Harrimont
To me.
arrested, thrown into prison
Mostly because I'm
awaiting
very easily entertained. Let's see, where is this thing? It's in the assembly, so let's go to the assembly. There you go. Give me here. And key to the city. We've got Life Giver. And we got the key to the city. So now we're at 22, 32, 62, 66, 70, 86% spell resistance.
Yes.
Any spell gets thrown at me, it only has a 14% chance of sticking. That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually insane. Imagine you're trying to cast spells against somebody like this. He just keeps laughing it off and beating your face in. You're like, you're supposed to be a mage, and you laugh even louder and keep punching him.
Huh.
Like, you don't even cast spells. You just fucking run up on somebody and just start wedging them. Especially if they're a mage. What are they gonna do? Nothing, that's what. They can't do nothing. Because I got 86%, I repeat, 86%, hello, Commander Shepard, 86% resistance to spells.
There you are. Wanted to talk to you.
What about?
You and I, you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
What is it?
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually.
Damn.
Girl I knew
Bro knows a person. I feel bad for them.
Obviously.
A girl you knew or a girl you knew?
What? Oh, you mean were we rutting? I'm sure she's forgiven me by now.
Wait, you cheated on Bronca?
Cheat? Ah! That iron-thighed shrew had left me long before. And
iron-thighed.
Goddamn. Tramp Hespeth. I grant you, I didn't find out about that till after, but hey, truth is truth. Anyway,
yeah.
She left for the surface a year back, and I haven't seen her since.
Know how to find her?
Last I heard, she was gonna live with her mother on the surface near some lake. Clean, bad lake.
We'll find her.
No, what was it you wanted to say?
Teach me to fight like you.
Berserker. But if you know someone fit for this type of work,
that sounds fair.
If you want to think like a berserker, drop fair from your vocabulary. If it works, that's all.
Alright, we'll talk more later. Hey, Zevran. I found another bar of precious metals, which you can fucking hold on to for some reason. Fucking weirdo with the weirdest fucking collection I can think of.
You have excellent taste.
It's a bar of metal. What do you mean excellent taste? Fucking weirdo.
Is that for me?
Yes. You like these. And shale.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed. Alright, let's talk to Shale, see what she says.
I see it found some ore. So, what does it think?
No, they're quite slimmy.
It must be the I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them.
But I am human.
Technically, perhaps. But according to the many years I spent observing the average human in Honleith, I doubt it has much in common with them. Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings?
Well, I am a mage.
Oh, then that must be it. I knew there had to be... I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless.
Thanks for the vote of
It is
confidence.
quite welcome. Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought.
I like Shale. She's fun.
My understanding is that it encountered the smith named Caradin, he who was responsible for the creation of the golems, that he had become a golem himself. What I do not know is what became of him. Why did he not return with it? I would have many questions for him.
I'm afraid I had to kill him.
It killed him. It killed Caradin. And why would it do that? Will it tell me that much?
I had no choice. I was defending myself.
I see. I cannot say I believe it, but I appear to have little choice. When it reanimated me, I accompanied it out of the hope of finding answers. Is there any reason I should remain with it? Tell me, for I am very interested to hear what it has to say on that point.
I can tell you about how you were made.
Oh? How was I made? What do you know?
Caradin created you on the anvil from a living soul.
Meaning that I was once a living creature? That seems highly unlikely, and more than a little insulting. Is it certain?
You were once squishy, sad but true.
Was I forced into this? Or simply glad to abandon a frail body? And more importantly, I cannot help but believe that answers lie elsewhere in the deep roads. We must look.
Anywhere specific?
Yes, no, I don't know. If it can search the deep roads, I may remember.
Oh! 33 disapproval from Shale if you killed Caradin without her in the party. Still better than having to kill her, but goddamn, she mad about that one. I mean, I would be too.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
All right, let's see your wares, Bodan. If that is your real name. And by see your wares, I mean take all of the junk. All the little shiny junk I found. Why do I have two of these? Alright, let's look at everybody's gear. Yeah. He's got, yeah, he's got some nice armor. Sure. Is anybody lacking a necklace? You are, and sure, you could take this. Actually, this should go to Win, because she's the one with nature spells. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. So, what is this quest now? Seek clues. Huh. So we can go into the deep roads to explore Shale's thing. We're not gonna, but we could. All right, let's just head to the Brazilian forest. I'm gonna eat some more chips. Your head whipped around so fast.
We've
waiting for you, Warden.
Who the fuck are you?
Ah, let's wipe them out quickly.
Who are these guys? Dwarf Rebel. Okay. Let me just eat at least one chip. Psych, I'm actually eating two. Okay. So there's a bunch of these dudes here.
Look over there.
Let's try and take these guys down. Kinda getting messed up on misses. This is the first time I've ever had this encounter. Bro, quit resisting my spells.
Going.
I'm getting messed up by those archers. Or I was. While I had this turned off and didn't have a giant shield in my hand. Well, it's not a giant shield, it's actually a pretty small shield, but it's actually got a really, really high missile deflection stat. Like, without it, my missile deflection is 81, and with it, it's 102, so... Yeah, all of a sudden, they can barely hit me.
Going.
Bro, which flavor chip? These are Tex-Mex. One of my favorite flavors. I also like cheese, but Tex-Mex is one of my favorites. I also really like spicy chips. Not the like mega spicy ones, just like the mild spice. I like a little bit of spice, but I am incredibly Caucasian. So while I can handle some spice, I will die for more than that.
All right, I'm game.
And Witch's Grasp. And... No more head for you. Yeah. So who the hell were these guys affiliated to? Harrowmont? Or are they just... do they just always appear no matter who you go with? Well, doesn't really matter. They're dead now. Couldn't even take out a single mage. Even though they're dwarves, they should be, like, mildly resistant to spells. Tisk, tisk, tisk. What up?
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
I suggest you suck my balls.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a Shemlin?
Okay, so first of all, don't call me slurs. I just got here.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Many people go around pretending to be Grey Wardens, do they?
No, that's true. Perhaps I shall let the Keeper decide for himself. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on...
Who is... No. Allow...
Yeah. Alright, so what's the problem? You got werewolf problems? Alright, I'll go solve your werewolf problems.
But if you can indeed help, then I suggest...
Okie doke.
I'm Kamen.
Why can't you... Who's Gaina?
I feel so help.
Alright.
I haven't...
What if I got a pelt for you?
I couldn't do that.
Alright, I'll go talk to her.
I suppose you could, but...
Yeah, I can be persuasive.
If nothing else, you could sell it.
Alright. Yo, Gaina. Quit being a bitch. And go be mean, and go stop being mean to Kamen. Go be nice to him.
Perhaps the creators.
Yeah, but you like him, so you know, go like him. Quit being cringe. Okay, so I think we probably need a little bit more willpower, but no, more magic. More magic. Hit harder. Punch faster. Punch stronger. We also have heal now. Andruil, Silays. Let's grab a bunch of elf fruit from the elf camp. Which, not gonna lie, little racist. There just happens to be all of this elf fruit around the elves. You sure I'm not just picking up random crap? Like just random fucking roots and stuff and just saying, ooh, these roots must be elf roots, obviously. Why can't I recruit any of them?
Yes.
Was weird. Alright. Get out of here, Severin. I was just giving you that dagger.
All right. Yes.
I do not want to pick up these generic little shit items.
Yes.
Do I have survival? I think it's K. No, I don't have survival. I probably won't be able to do nothing here. Plus, I also don't really want to. So we'll just head out. Let's just go solve this this problem here. I want to leave this in a state where next time we get here we can just finish this. Let's reset the game because missing a couple textures. And by a couple, I mean literally all of them. The entire forest was pitch fucking black. For our side screen viewers that aren't actually watching the stream, they're just listening to my soothing voice. Yeah, the entire screen was just like black textures. And while I have nothing against that, I'd rather have the real textures. I don't want I don't want the Brazilian forest to be blackwashed, guys. It's just
all right.
Okay. Damn, I can't hit this guy for shit.
All right. Yes.
Okay, so animals are probably weak to fire, right? I'm trying to think of what enemy type I didn't say. These guys are probably weak to fire. Because, like, I'm fairly certain I've said it about all of them. Like, yeah, these guys are definitely gonna die if I set them on fire. What do you guys think? Do you think they'll die if I set them on fire? But yeah, 22 damage. I do this, it takes... Yeah, that's S huge. Huge damage. And down he goes.
Another point for me.
We are very much getting to the point where we're strong enough that we barely need to concern ourselves with We're so strong we barely need to concern ourselves with engaging enemies directly unless they're like elites of some kind. We can just do them in like this.
Yes.
What up, Swifty?
Daily send a human of all.
Oh.
Do you
Yeah, I'm not a servant of the Dalish.
tell them? Was it not Sathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction. Witherfang is the first.
So he was the first one.
I'd
like to meet with them to parlay.
I
don't want to fight, but I can't leave either. They go, nyeh, and they leave. Because they don't want to talk. Oh my god, rabid werewolves, no! Aren't all werewolves rabid to some extent? Like, isn't that like kind of the point? Fireball. Okay. Leap seems to have the same property as the last hit of Shield Pummel, where it doesn't actually auto hit, but the effect, the knockback, auto hits. That guy was freaking out a little bit. He got stuck in a loop, spamming Terrorize. Oh my god, Darkspawn! Yes. Hey. I was like, please hit him, please hit him, please hit him, please hit him, please hit him. And then it hit him. And I was very satisfied. Stop interrupting Stinging Swarm. It's my most expensive spell. Ah. Not again. Stop it. Ah. Sir? This is unacceptable behavior. And now you try to grab me? What is this? What game do you think we're playing? Go away. Run away. I'm gonna try and bring them all around this guy so I can fireball. He pushed him out of the way. What a bitch. Ow. But yeah, we're giving the ogre a little bit of a run around. Please die. No! Why do I do this to myself? I could have just kept with the staff, backed off a little bit, hit him with an arcane bolt. It would have been fine, but no. I wanted to kill him with a melee attack. Fuck off. No. No, 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 no. Alright, fuck it. Shoot him. Thank you. I swear to fucking god. I just got down from a major CC / damage. Stop. No. Cease. Existence rejected. I wonder if in Veilguard, you know, with the major differences in how the gameplay is going to flow, I wonder if they held on, they're going to like keep some of the iconic spells and abilities, like, you know, Mighty Blow, Shield Bash, Assault, the stuff that's been in the game since the start and that's been in all the other ones as well.
And I'm off.
Like, I'd be kind of disappointed if there was just no Fireball, or Winter's Grasp, or Cone of Cold. I guess Winter's Grasp not so much because of fewer abilities, but like there should be a crushing prison, right? Like I feel like that's an ability that absolutely needs to be in the game for mages. Like you just point at a target and he gets held in place and takes a bunch of damage.
Yes. All right.
So that's a fireball right there, and then fire right there. They really like interrupting Stinging Swarm. Holy shit! Like every time I try to cast that spell, somebody just runs in and just boop. No, not that spell. Cast literally anything else. Why is he just spamming Terrorize? Like, when they're being hit like this, they just spam Terrorize.
Too fast for you. Let's do this quickly, shall we?
What does Terrorize do? What does that ability do? Terrorize. What does Terrorize do in Dragon Age Origins? Monster ability. So, it's a Shriek ability, which deals damage of 2 times the caster's level in Spirit. Stuns for 3 seconds. That's the Shriek's version. The Werewolf version gives them an attack and damage bonus and a defense penalty. Why was he spamming it? Like, if he started getting attacked by range, he just started spamming that. That's weird. Like, maybe the tactics on it were wrong. I think I know what the problem was. It's that it has no cooldown. What happened to you?
You are human. Yes. Just
Let me try to heal you. No. Alright, I'll give your hubby the scarf. Alright. Arcane Warrior Punch! It's a punch because he doesn't have a knife in his hand. He just hits her with like a fucking right cross to the chest. And her fucking chest explodes. I didn't get the fire out. Got it out now though. Second fire, or third fire. Second fireball.
Yes.
More fire.
Going.
See, that's fire resistance. That's a level of fire resistance that I think should be applied to all enemies. Normally I deal 30 damage against these guys 60. At least I think I saw 60. I could just be stupid. That would not be unlikely.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf, not a spirit even. What are the words coming to?
Questions. Ask a question and you'll get a question.
Yeah, you're quite mad, obviously.
Will you play by the rules on?
Alright.
I think it is your turn to ask.
Anything to trade. Give me the acorn.
Oh, and what do you...
How about a book?
Eh?
How about this one?
There. Now that's done.
Alright, goodbye now. Appreciate it, dog. Let's just get out of here. I don't actually like want to do that much here. I just want to get through this part. I find the Brazilian forest to be easily the most boring side of the main quests in Origins. Like, people talk about the Circle Tower, people talk about the Deep Roads, but it's like, the Deep Roads is the most atmospheric zone in the game, period. And the Circle Tower is the most experimental. Like, it has easily the most fun mechanics in the game. Like, they were clearly trying to go for something to spice things up. And then Redcliffe has Haven and the Ruined Temple, which, in my opinion, is an awesome dungeon crawl with an epic boss fight at the end, the High Dragon. Brazilian Forest just... I don't know, man. Like, the fight at the end is meh. It has the best ending. Best ending by far, right? Especially if you do the good ending. Like, easily it's one of, if not the best endings of any quest line in any RPG ever. You genuinely feel like, even if nothing else you did in the entire game goes right, if you did that, you feel like a hero, and I like that, right? But the actual like area itself, the dungeon, it's just a forest. You fight some werewolves, you explore some ruins for a little bit, but it's like there's no meat to it, right? It's the shortest and like it's not even that sweet. So I kind of just want to get this over with. Not gonna attack me?
And unless
What's this
I
green?
have
You want it back?
all I...
Is this the acorn? Yeah, thanks for staff.
Going.
My bad, dog.
Yes.
You'll be fine. You'll be aight. There. The campsite appears remarkably intact. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but are dry and whole. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build to a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants. You get no hint of danger, though it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give you more clues to its nature, or let's get the fucketh out of hereth. As you turn to leave, you find your steps growing leaden. Fatigue tugs at your limbs and you yawn. It's been a long journey. Perhaps it is safe to rest here. You struggle to remain awake. You can clearly sleep. You almost turn to head back, but with the last of your willpower, you pull out of your delirium as if it were a dream. The vision of the campground dissipates. Yeah. Before you is a cold and long dead campsite filled with bones of the many travelers who have been lured here by a shade, which now angrily lunges towards you. This is also a cool encounter. I'll say this. I think it has some really cool encounters, but in terms of actually like being in a dope area, I don't think it is a dope area.
Yes.
Ow. He fucking shoved me, chat. How could he? I thought we were friends. With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remnants of the shade's victims all lie as if sleeping still. I wonder if that's like a mental check or how that works. Because like every time I play as a warrior, I get sucked in. And only the mages survive. So it's probably like a mental resistance check, right? So maybe if I play a Templar, I'll be able to tank it. And just go, no, I don't want to sleep. I'm not tired. I'm not going to bed yet, Mom.
Going.
Werewolves. Yeah, can't stop me this time. Fuck you. Set on fire. I'm not worried about these guys' stats. Man, like, this is... I don't recall them ever doing this. I've sold the game twice before. I don't recall them literally ever standing still and spamming Terrorize. Like, not a single time. And now they've done it almost every fight. I think it might be that the tactic for them is to use that if they're being attacked by ranged attacks. Damn. My fire damage cooks. Even me. Looks like I was the one who was weak to fire the whole time. Chat. What's your nature resistance? Not very high. I'll probably want these two. Like, soonish. Yeah, this is the thing. What up? What up, Swift bitch?
Still you come.
Yeah.
You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
I don't want to. Why don't you let me try to settle this dispute?
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
I have no intention of harming Witherfang. I want to talk.
I do not believe you. I will not risk believing you. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here
it's so funny. Guy accuses us of being violent, then takes a swing. Alright, so, fire. Wait. Fire. Extra fire. Bugs. Okay. Hitting him with all three elements. Ow. Bro, why am I shivering? Oh, shiver me timbers. Fucking terrified of that thing. Even though we've been killing fucking werewolves this whole time. Suddenly a regular looking wolf is gonna terrify me.
We are invaded. Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart.
Oh no.
Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady.
Whatever you're gonna do about it, babe. Bro really said, protect the lady, and then ran away. Like, fucking do something. Swing, pussy. Fireball. Bugs. Got him. The bugs are goated.
Yes.
Kind of saucy too.
Huh.
And yeah, miasma is nice to activate if you're going into like a big fight. But if you're just like fighting chaff, I think just throwing spells at them seems to be most effective. There it goes. There's the webs. There you are, spiders. I resisted their web. Couldn't last. Never does. Just give me a second. Right. Okay, so we're stuck. We continue to be stuck. There's enough spiders here, by the way, guys, that if they played well, they could actually, unironically, stunlock me with webs. And I would hate every fucking second of it. Like, I would actually go fucking insane with just pure mauledness. Literally. Maulding until I went bald. That fucking thing tried to web me as... Okay. Crash out, terminated. Sorry, chat, I'm a little hungry. And flatulent. Ow. Okay, so don't step on any more traps. And do this, and just beat the fuck out of the dragon. Freeze, Stinging Swarm for some nice damage over time. Weakness, so it doesn't hit me as hard or often, and I hit him more often. Ow! I say so it doesn't hit me as hard, and he just fucking raises its entire body weight and slams into me full force. Ow. Alright, let's try and paralyze him. Draw him in a little. Kinda wanted to target him, not myself, but hey. Son of a bitch. Am I dead here? Probably not. I'll probably survive, I hope. Good. Okay, I'm healing myself now. Fucking thing is actually going a little nut. Oh boy. Ooh, resisted. Okay, let's fight over here where there's no more traps. Shit, I'm maybe about to die if he overwhelms me now. Okay, let's actually organize this based on what I can cast without putting my shit away. Okay. So I can heal. I can do all of these without putting my weapons away. Very cool. And then these are the ones that I need to actually click on. Let's move this over here. What else is a spell that I need to click? There, this deals spirit damage. I'll have to try and see if I can cast this while fighting, but this is probably going to be like the type of spell that I put with the other stuff. Dragon Horde, we get Falandin's Reach, very nice thing. We got an amulet for Morrigan, and we got some loot. And yeah. This little Brazilian forest dungeon feels the most generic out of any of them, honestly. Still though, they're nice. The loot, I mean. Okay, so let's whip this out and let's see. Okay, I can cast it here. Drain life, Winter's Grasp. They're oh right, these guys are super resilient to this. And they're actually straight up immune to nature damage. So for these guys, we want to just fight them like this. Maybe use a little bit of this other stuff on them. Put it like this, actually, because these are very, very situational. I almost never use them. No, this is repulsion. I want this one. This is the one that I almost never use. This one I use relatively commonly, especially when fighting a tough target. Okay. That's a lot better. Let's move these here. Back to where they belong. Turn this off, and drain life. Do this. Put this here.
All right. All right.
Resisted the stun, nice. Because these guys have relatively low stats compared to the other stuff that we've been fighting. Okay. Yeah, okay. We definitely want to fight these guys with melee weapons. Just by virtue of the fact that they're very resistant to our staff's damage, so a lot of the damage we're going to be dealing is severely reduced. So we're better off just dealing with them like this. Cutting them down, one by one. When there's a lot of them, we switch to the staff and just use these. But when fighting them normally, it's better to be using the sword. Damn, I was trying to get away from the webs so that I could place myself in such a way that I could like hit them all with the fire spells. Didn't want to get overwhelmed. Okay, turn this off so my spells don't cost twice as much. Drain life, definitely useful. calm down. Who are you? What are you saying? Also, Drain Life, definitely one of the spells that that should be in the game when in Veilguard. Like, honestly, they've talked about how they increased a lot of the scope in regards to the combat, and made it more exciting and stuff. I hope that that's actually true, because as a Bethesda gamer for a long time now, I am very used to developers going, yes, yes, we increased the scope, and then they reduced it severely. But it looks more exciting because now you can jump. Or build stuff. Or now there's like a dedicated grenade button. And so they claim that they increased the scope, and really they didn't. But yeah.
Alright.
The jumping kick, I really like jumping in Inquisition, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But the problem with the jumping and petting the dog and playing rock, paper, scissors with the fancy skeleton man is that it distracts from the actual things that should be. It distracts from the things that should be features and that aren't features with things that don't really need to be features, right? Especially because jumping in Inquisition, yeah, it's fun. What did it actually add to the game, right? Jumping is fun. But what did it do? Did it expand the scope of combat? Did it add to the complexity of how you interact with the world? Did it allow you to solve puzzles in a different way? Or did it just allow you to climb on things that you would not necessarily need to climb on in the first place? Right? It added... Yeah, exactly. So it's like, yeah, those things are fun. They don't make a game. Going from, 34 enemy types in New Vegas to 12 in Fallout 4 makes or breaks a game. Going from having 12 spell combos in Origins to, a handful of class synergies makes or breaks a game, right? And that's my concern. My concern is whether or not they actually are respecting players and actually doing stuff that will increase the scope of the game rather than just throwing in fancy, funny things that will get you a lot of likes on Twitter when you mention that, hey, you can pet the dog in the game. Also, can I please kill you guys? Like, you're throwing so much goddamn CC my way. Granted, you're just a bunch of sword and shield dudes. You literally have no other abilities other than CC. Well, there's assault, but like, come on, why are you using that? I think I almost changed my mind, but I saw them drop 3 stories, so they probably have brain damage. Oh, by the way, spoilers for Veilguard, and this is about Solus when he was younger. He had a mullet. Solus had a mullet. I can no longer take him seriously. Because that shit is just... Really? That's what you choose. That's the hair. That's how you're gonna rule the world. With a mullet. I see. Alright, let's kill this guy. second, closing some things. Is this the way forward? Yes. We simply walk through it. Alright, we've got Unbound unlocked, so when we head to Denerim again, we can go and beat up Gaxgang and show him the true meaning of, you know, being resistant to spells. The fuck? Okay, I'm actually, like, losing a lot of health. I'm pretty sure most of it is to traps, though.
This is not fair. Why is it always me that has to... Oh, look, it wants to...
I also lost a lot of health to, like, crits from the archers. Fuckers and their guaranteed crits. Alright.
Yes.
I also hope that they, like, take the undead types that are kind of hinted at in this game. Like the fanged skeletons, devouring skeletons, all that stuff. Because they're different demons inside of the corpses, right? Based on the weapons and armor and the way they fight, it's defined on the demon that's inside of them. It also defines what abilities they have. I hope that in Veilguard, you know, they actually... Because they had 10 years, so if they don't do this, they have no excuse not to. I hope that they actually, like, emphasize that difference. So that there's different types of undead, and it's not just skeleton archer, and revenant. Looking at you, Dragon Age 2. I'll grant to Dragon Age 2 18 months of development. Yeah, sure. Still. It's not like they improved upon it in Inquisition, so... And Inquisition had 4 years. Which, you know, it's less than 10, but it's still a lot.
Yes.
I will also grant that Origins had 6 years of development, which is still more than Inquisition, and it shows in a lot of aspects. Because those 6 years were dedicated to writing. Am I too much of an Inquisition hater sometimes?
All right.
Because, like, it's not even that I, like, genuinely dislike the game. I just see so much about... Yes. I just see so much about the game that I think could be made better. And it bothers me that the things that I feel would be made better by just a little bit of extra work aren't even, like, super complex things. It's just... It's literally just, oh, write a little bit better next time.
Yes.
Oh no, he threw a little bit of ice at me. Ice what? Lightning at me, no! Also, he's dealing a shit ton of damage to me. Fuck, I'm dead. Resisted. Resisted, please. Please resist.
Oh, time to play.
Bro, having a spell off is definitely not how I intended to go out against an arcane horror of all fucking things. Alright, let's just... Okay, that's a fireball. Nah, appreciate it. Alright, kill his ass. He fucking resisted. Son of a bitch. Alright, there you go. Now he's dead. Combat magic. I should have put down Spell Bloom on myself so I could recover the magic as I fought. It's funny, switching to the staff doesn't actually like make you any slower because this requires that you put your weapon away anyway. So like, click on the staff, click on that. He'll be drawing the staff already because he's, you know, about to attack with it. So he just finishes that animation even faster, and then he just switches, and then just switch back to the sword and shield.
Oh, it fell down.
You lose no speed.
Going.
Loot the rags. I wish to loot the rags.
Huh.
Because the rags are the thing that actually has the thing. Namely, that Master Dwemer rune, which is going on my sword. What? But yeah, see, you got Fanged Skeletons, Devouring Skeletons, and Shambling Skeletons. Respectively, this is Hunger, Rage, and Sloth. This, if you're making an action-packed game, this is how you do it. Like, just further define these guys for Veilguard. I know, the game's like a month away from being launched, and we're talking about BioWare. They're not gonna patch the game for another year, most likely. If they do something, and it's not gonna be content. It's definitely not gonna be more enemy types. So it's like, yeah, what's done is done. But if this stuff isn't in the game, it's a failure. It's a failure on the devs' part. It's not that the game itself is going to be a failure because of it, but it will contribute to the game being worse than it could have been. Because it's been 10 years. Enemy variety could be a thing.
What is that?
Alright. Away from me, you fucking animals.
All right.
Alright, I've gotten all of them. Very good. This was so fucking strong, dude. They stood no chance, man. No chance.
Yes.
Repulsion and Spell Bloom here, just recovering all my mana and just not letting them get closer. No chance. Alright, so we're not even gonna play with this. Fuck. Alright, if he had literally waited a split second, he would have been paralyzed. The moment I heard him, I should have put down the paralysis glyph. I'm thinking about reorganizing this again. It's a sickness I have, chat. Don't bully me. I'll come. Alright, repulsion right here. Alright, fire. Damn, I cast it on the corpse. So it's not gonna get passed on to somebody else. Shit. Alright, so throw this down. We may be about to die, chat. Okay. Oh. Sweet. Put this down.
Yes. How about you then?
fire on all of them. Spell Bloom is done, but so's the fight. That was a little harder than I had hoped for. Lost control of the fight there for a second. Didn't put down both Spell Bloom and the thing. Need to have them together so I remember to cast one and the other. And then at that point it's just start throwing out AoEs and stuff. We're pretty much done here now. Yeah. Now it's just
All right.
the final confrontation.
We do not wish. She means you know.
Alright, take me to the lady. What did you want to talk about? So Zathian cursed them.
That there was another side to his bestial nature.
Alright.
I
Why didn't you rejoin human society?
mortal. You must go.
Alright, I'll bring Zathrian. I find it funny how many people I know just saw persuade option, clicked it, and then got thrown into a battle to just murder the elves. Because they were dumb and they saw ooh, skill check, and just did it. Brainless people. Hey, Zathrian.
And here you are already.
What are you doing here?
There was no way to tell what would happen once you reached this ruin.
You mean you want to make sure I got the heart? Those knife ears gotta pay for their crimes. Based. Of being knife ears. Yes, that's all they did. No, I didn't kill him.
May I ask then, why are you leaving the ruin?
Lady won't summon Witherfang to break the curse. Yeah, I thought as much.
The curse came first from her.
Yeah, but they regained their minds.
Come, I will accompany you.
Oh, I assure you, they absolutely have.
Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it.
All right, just consider talking.
All
to
they
me.
want is revenge, or a release. That
I'm not gonna help you do that.
If you do not help me get the heart, then my hunters are not cured, and you get no assistance against the Darkspawn.
I just proposed that you meet
with
them.
What if it is revenge they want, and not talk? Will you safeguard me from harm?
I will, unless you attack first.
I fail to see the purpose
I'm the opposite side. Damn, skill check. That sucks. Let me see if I can win this without the game telling me how to do that. And brawl my way out of the lens. Says someone who plays Dalish Warrior. It's funniest because, like, every time the Dalish open their mouths, they prove why the humans beat the shit out of them. They had that shit coming to them.
Have you told the mortal how it was created?
He said he summoned you and bound you to a wolf.
And so...
No, that is not how it is.
Can you blame him? Who wants to die?
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to
You'll
do.
end the goddamn curse if I have to beat the fuck out of you myself.
All right.
Hey. Mage fight! Alright, so we put this down right here. And then we start shitting out fire. Oh boy. I got him on the split second before he finished casting. Yeah, get fucked. Fucking nerd. He's a mage and a nerd. He gets double hate. Because, like, that way, I didn't just spend his mana, I also took his cooldown. Oh fuck, that's a blizzard. He still cast it. Fuck. Well, it's not on me, so not my problem. Bro's just beating the fuck out of Witherfang. He's getting cooked by his own spell. Dog, you're bad at the game. He is beating the fuck out of Swift Runner, though. Okay. Y'all want to scrap? Let's scrap. Okay, these guys are actually beating the fuck out of me. He just cannot make up his mind about who he wants to kill first. He's just fucking giddy. Look at him switching targets like a child. Oh, Blizzard type. Blizzard 2. And here comes Winter Grasp. He's taking damage from his own Blizzard. What is he doing? The guy, he's stupid. Why did this take a screenshot? Did I accidentally take a screenshot? Didn't mean to. No. I don't want to step into there. Because then I'll get annoyed. Hey, Zathrian. You and me. No, you're not doing this for your people. You doing this because you butt mad. He keeps trying to hit me with spells and he can't. Even his melee attack, his fucking attacks are missing. He's so bad. He's so weak. He tried so hard. So many spells, they all miss. Oh, that was fucking hilarious.
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit.
Are you afraid of dying?
I have lived.
It's over.
Oh, I accidentally missed it.
She's
Oh.
gone. And
I do good work. Pay up.
time to pay up. What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. I should get it back to camp.
Oh, of course. They're going to wonder why they're wounded or recovering. Thank you.
Hitting them with the, alright, pay up. Like, what? Bro said, huh? Can't blame him. I too would go, huh? What? My guy, we got no money, we got no items, we've been fucking werewolves this whole time. Okay, so let's get back to the Dalish camp, quick as. And by the way, I'm not sure you noticed, but this entire thing took less than an hour. The entire Brazilian forest, less than an hour. Probably would have been an hour and a half if I had done the side quests. I was just uninterested and kind of wanted to get this done quickly because I am on a timer right now. I want to get this done by 8 at the latest because I have somewhere to be. Blah, 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 blah. Oh no, it's a shriek. Yeah, beat the fuck out of him, Trail. Get him. Fireball. Ow. Damn, I keep getting stunned. Fireball. Good job, me.
I guess it's like...
That will leave a scar. Last.
Alright.
Fortification should be built around the camp.
Yeah, whatever. I say whatever. He's right. Let's just keep heading towards the Brazilian outskirts. To
It is done.
finish this.
The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters.
Yes.
It is too bad that Zathrian had to die.
Yes.
I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
He was a hero in the end.
It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, but I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. Call and we shall come.
Thank you.
It has been...
Alrighty. So, I'm just gonna take this scroll, because you guys don't need it. And I'm gonna give this guy his wife's scarf.
So the hunters were cured.
I found Danila.
By the
She gave me this scarf. She's dead. That's all you need to know.
The keeper did not lie? The curse killed her?
Yeah.
No. No.
Alright. With that being done, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Next time, on Monday, we will be just finishing the run in, like, its entirety. And, yeah, we'll probably be getting ready to jump into Rogue Trader, because on the 24th comes out a DLC for it with a new companion and Gene Stealers. And I am looking forward to fighting me some Gene Stealers. But with that being said, we already saved. Let's find somebody to raid. So, who's doing something fun? Scroll, 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 scroll. Ooh, Ash is playing Frostpunk 2 Early Access. So, let's give her an itty-bitty raid. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know I did. It was a lot of fun. We got through the rest of the deep roads and we did the Brazilian forest. But with all that being said, hope you have a good one. Make sure to say hi to Ash for me. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one and cheers!